There wasn't any panic, no barking, no signs of fear, just calm, just Uka, standing quietly, looking up at the sky like he already knew what was coming. It had all started a while ago, on a day that seemed like any other. Uka had been watching, closely from the ground, his eyes locked on the paraglider as it soared through the sky. But then he did something unexpected. He ran between two legs, nudging gently, tail wagging, full of curiosity, almost as if he was saying, "Take me with you." That was the first time the thought even came up. Could Uka fly? Would it even be safe? It couldn't happen overnight. There had to be a plan, a checklist. Step 1 was building a special harness, something soft, secure, and completely comfortable, something that would keep him safe and close at all times. Once that was ready, the real work began. Instead of heading straight into the sky, there was time spent on the ground, days of running around with the glider, letting Uka get used to it, letting him chase it, explore it, even lie beneath it. There were no shortcuts, no rush, just patience. The goal wasn't just flying, it was making sure Uka had fun, that he felt safe, that he wanted to do it. Weeks turned into months. Every time the wind picked up, they went outside, played, trained, waited. And every single day, Uka grew more confident, more ready. Then came the day the wind was just right. The sky was clear. The mountains were calling. It was time. They packed up and drove to the Alps. The weather was perfect, but there was still a bit of nervousness. After all, this moment had taken so long to reach. They didn't want to lose the opportunity, so they climbed quietly, step by step, rising toward the peak. When they finally reached the top, something beautiful happened. The harness was taken out, and Uka immediately walked forward, calm, steady, like he knew exactly what it meant. He stood right between the legs, waiting, ready, and then they took off. There was no struggle, no fear, just the soft rush of wind, the wide open sky, and the peaceful silence that comes with floating. Uka didn't panic. He didn't even flinch. He looked around, eyes wide and ears up. It was as if he was born for this. The two of them drifted side by side, high above the world. Mountains stretched far beneath. Clouds rolled gently overhead. And in that moment, it was just the two of them, trusting each other, sharing something that words couldn't really describe. When they finally landed, Uka wagged his tail and leaned in for a hug. A big, warm, tight hug. One that said, "Thank you," even without words. Then it was time to go home. Back to the van. Back to the quiet, simple life they shared. Uka has always loved the outdoors. The wind, the space, the freedom to roam and run and breathe. But that day in the sky, that was something different. Something deep. It's more than just a bond. It's a friendship built on trust, built on time, built on shared moments that neither of them will ever forget. Now, whenever the weather is right, Uka runs to the glider again, tail wagging, eyes ready to fly. And every time they go up, the feeling is the same. Calm, peace, like they're exactly where they're supposed to be. Because some friendships aren't just about walks and trees. Some are about chasing the sky together and finding joy in the wind.